Hello, folks. It is Wednesday. We've got another shmup to rank, and in fact, at least going by my admittedly arbitrary criteria, this is going to be the final game that we rank. And I've been sitting on this one pretty much the whole time because, well, for a few reasons. One, it's a chance to go out with a bang. Two, because this is a game I do have some, probably the most experience with out of everything here, and I kind of wanted to just let my skills atrophy a little bit before putting it on the list. And three, well, it really just goes back to one. We're going out with a bang because we're playing MUSHA, and this is going to be awesome. I will not bury the lead. This game is pretty much a lock for top 5, potentially top 3, contender for number 1. Contender for number 1. This is this is a game that I've played a lot, and I remember it being pretty damn awesome. And yeah, so we got our list here. From number 1, Battlemania Daigenjo, all the way down to number 49, Xenon 2 Mega Blast. And whoop, just move that a little, you can see it rattling. And yeah, it just works out to a perfect top 50. It's good times. But I really just want to get to it because I really like this game. And yeah, I'm biased. I like this game a lot. So let's just hop on over and get her ready. Okay, making sure this is all looking good. Okay, looks like we're good. So we can look at the options. There's really only one. Game level, normal, easy, hard. We'll leave it on normal for now. We'll probably leave it on normal entirely, in fact. Yeah, this is published by Seismic, developed by Compile. This is in fact part of the Aleste series. So if you've watched me play Power Strike for the Master System, same franchise. So there's our main shoot button. We have a button here to sort of set what we want our options to do. I'm going to go with free just so I don't have to think too hard about them. I may change my mind though. Absolutely love the music in this game. Now, people always talk about Lords of Thunder, and I mean, well, they should. Lords of Thunder has an amazing soundtrack as well. But I think if you got a Japanese butt rock band to do an arrangement of this soundtrack, it would be on the same level. I'm gonna go with blue. I know green is generally the preferred power-up. I do like having a little extra protection. Yeah, my options are getting themselves killed here, so we're going to switch to forward. Or three-way. This is the one I usually go with. Though if I remember correctly, there are a few spots where three-way doesn't squeeze between like tight spaces, so you have to sort of think about that. If I'm not mistaken, you can pause, and then, holy crap, you can really adjust the speed of your ship. 3 seems to be fine. Set that to 2, be a little more precise. Yeah, I kind of like 2. I'm gonna go with 2. That's usually where I set the speed in games like this. One up. Got myself sought, and myself shot, if you will, and got myself shot again. Yep. So because this is part of a long-running series, the power-up system does have some refinements. Which is why we don't necessarily have to start back at level 1 with whatever sub-weapon we throw on. That shield really getting the job done for us. I'm going to go inside. Alright, I want to change my options while I'm in here. Do back. Back, probably good? Yeah. Because this stage is a bit of a tight squeeze in places, and so our options will get damaged if they collide with the walls. Little bit of slowdown. Again, slowdown very welcome in a game like this. Well, that was a direct hit. Alright. Remember, I used to complain that because your giant robot, being a giant robot, is rather large, as giant robots tend to be. And I used to complain about that. I used to think like, oh my god, he's so big. He's such a big moving target on the screen. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, I suppose compared to like a lot of the games we've played, yeah, he is kind of a pretty big target. Oh. Okay, we gotta watch out for that fire. Oh, now we don't gotta watch out for the fire anymore. Reverse, roll, free, forward, three-way. Okay. Actually, oh no, you can't. Okay. Mission complete. Return to base. Where you will undoubtedly be court-martialed for insubordination. Destroy the enemy's secret weapon. It was fun while it lasted, but we're back to another section with some pretty tight squeezes. So. The shield is definitely doing its job, but I think I still need to kind of up my dodging game a little bit here. Yeah, so we gotta squeeze in through these. And I didn't want to... Power-ups you don't want being placed in unavoidable locations. Well, I should have just grabbed it. lesson learned. Also, I'm going to set the speed back up a little. Well, looks like part of the trick of getting the... Oh, hey, DMC. I usually do. For this game, I thought, well, I should advertise that I'm playing MUSHA because... I don't know, like in my mind, this game is just a really big deal. And I think for the most part, I think all of the sub-weapons are pretty damn strong once you get them powered up. Seems like the trick to the shield is to get like right up an enemy's grill and then it kind of deals some extra damage. Oh, same staff? I may have heard the name before. I don't play a lot of PC games, to be honest. Oh, PC Engine. Oh, sorry, I just saw the word PC. Yeah, no. No, I'll have to check that out. When I figure out what ranking series I'm doing next, you know, same thing, PC Engine / TurboGrafx Shmups is definitely one of the options on that list. Yeah, I had blazing lasers on the Wii Virtual Console and played a ton of that. I think there was another one. There was one of the... It was the sort of the comedy shooter series. Can't remember what it's called. We've driven the enemy out of our territory. Alright, I think we're in a slightly better position here to sort of focus on these little cannons, so that they don't become the hassle they were last time. Shield still getting the job. Yeah, Star Parodier, but yeah. Sorry, for some reason I can't take my eyes off the screen all that much. But yeah, that's definitely the one, Star Parodier. Caught with my pants down. Oh no, that's the level of your weapon. Though I think it is either 3 or 4. Time to go after their leader. Catch their battleship. E5. And what would shooters be without giant battleship stages? Okay, pal, what's form number 2? I know you got one. Whoa! Well, there goes my shield. I'm gonna have to actually be good at the game now. Infiltrate their airspace. I didn't have time to read that. No. Hey Kai Mega, welcome to the final ranking of the Shmups. We're going out with a bang. It's a contender for number 1, that's for sure. Okay, so I guess I gotta lure that thing away from the center. Alright. And I actually ran out of options. We've officially hit that point in the game. And there we go. And so the option to continue just appears on the title screen. I don't remember if you get infinite continues or not, but I seem to think you do. It's a pretty good game, Kaimega, and I believe it's on NSO at the moment. If you get the extra expensive one. Oop. Yeah, so that's kind of the downside of continuing on a late stage. Well, we'll bump it down to easy and see what changes. I'm gonna let us continue while bumped down to easy. Huh. Well, if you do end up streaming somewhere else, send me a link. Yeah. See, for me personally, back when I worked for the inventory company, we had some pretty heinous companies as our clients. I have long since learned to make that moral compromise. I also have no idea if Ben is streaming tonight or not. I hope he does, because it sounds like he could use some love right about now. Alright, well, let's keep it on easy and go back to the start. Well, I mean, if his posts on Blue Sky are anything to go by. And also, he's got the the shitty neighbor situation and trying to move and all that. Okay, so it definitely looks like easy mode slows down the projectiles. Probably does something else, but oh, he's gonna be on a podcast. That's awesome. Fragments of silicon. A pleasant cacophony of sound. Yeah, literally. Okay, so our shield maxes out at level 4. I would assume all the weapons do. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. Unfortunately, probably going to be closing up pretty soon. When we're done here today, we will have a list of the top 50 shmups on the Sega Genesis. Oops. Shmup is short for shoot 'em up. And basically it's what you would call in sort of like arcade shooter games like this. Because if you just call them shooters, it's there's a lot of different kinds of games that meet that description. Award is a very talented piano player. Also, I didn't mention this the first time we got to this point, but it bears pointing out just how awesome this moment is. And the ground just gives way and there's a giant chasm underneath. Gotta switch to sort of the rear-facing cannons, otherwise our options will collide with the walls and explode. If I remember from last time, it's no big deal if we grab that. Yeah, because we just get our shield back anyway. Yeah, well, you have a good one. Should probably be finishing up here too, just as soon as I can unglue myself from this. So, as usual, I don't have a great handle on what makes easy mode easier than normal. I did notice that the projectiles were a little slower. Aside from that, it is easier though. It's a funny thing to say, but at the same time, there have been a couple games where I couldn't tell the difference. And so, as I said up front, lock for top 5. Like, not even gonna consider otherwise. And it is definitely better than Aeroflash, and it is definitely better than Soldice. And it's better than Thunder Force 4. Like I said, almost pretty much guaranteed top 3. Now, back when I used to play this game on the Wii, I remember I complained a lot about the size of your character on the screen. Didn't bother me quite so much this time, but yeah, it's a little bigger than in your typical shooter, you know. It puts you in situations where your options collide with the wall and die. And I would say that past a certain point, it's kind of not worth using continues. Like, you're just... You do need to build those power-ups over the course of the game, I think. And... those are kind of the only negatives. Now, Glailancer, on the other hand, Glailancer got to where it did by just kind of doing everything right. Well, I mean, for the most part. And so, one game is way cooler, but a little rough. Yeah, it's better than Glaylancer. And to be honest, it's it's less of a contest here. Battlemania Daigenjo is a really... I mean, in a lot of ways, it is just like a good action game that, kind of has shmup-like stuff going on. And it is just really fun. It's got a lot of character. It was such a pleasant surprise. But I had a feeling this was going to be the case. And so, the game I held off on from literally the beginning of this, it's held its ground. That's kind of all there is to say about it. It says... It's one of those games that actually does live up to the hype. And it's a predictable number one, but it's predictable for a reason. It's really good. And that is going to be me for this evening. Ben Rivers isn't going to be streaming tonight on account of a podcast, and hope to check that out. I'll have to look into it. It says Fragments of Silicon here on Twitch, apparently. But anyway, that just means no raid. I will be back, of course, tomorrow night with some more live improvised music, and I will be back again on Saturday night with some music production. Until then, thanks for coming by, thanks for hanging out, thanks for the raid, thanks for the chats. Do enjoy the company, and I do hope to see you next time. Bye for now.